drinking beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here? Watching all the fine ladies out there shaking your ass. The only problem I got now is this empty glass. Drop it in and throw it down. Can I get me another round? I need a Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Maybe I should stop now before it gets too late. The bartender gives me the nod. One more would be great. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll call an Uber, then I'll quit. My last Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. I could be drinking whiskey. I could be drinking beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here? With a Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Hey man, I'm gonna get me one more. What about you? What the hell? Give me one more.
What's up, everybody? We made it. We made it. We made it. Another Thursday. Here we are. Here we are. How is everybody doing this fine evening? Looks good. House is filling up. Hello, everybody over there in chat land. There's Maryland. The Redskins, the Troyer. Yo-Yo Max. Barco. What up, what up, what up? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Things are popping. Scathing Monday, hello. Glad tomorrow's Friday. There's Pod Steve. Oh. There's Miss Vicky. Hello, hello, hello. From Greenland, nice. Oh my. Hello, hello, hello. Debrosa. All right. Well, let's just start here. I want to say that the one thing, it's Friday in Australia. Nice. Yeah, it's Friday in New Zealand where my son is too. My homie Romy. Yeah, he did. About 25 minutes ago. Hold up and celebrate. Yeah, I got a couple things, not to me, from the Tater mentioned to me. Basically, it seems from what I can gather is I just got some stupid people. The first thing is I got inundated with the 65 comment because I was saying about, what is the deal? What? Because he said when I turn 65, I can just walk in and get any old RV and blah 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 blah. And I was like, well, what is the significance of 65? Of retiring at 65? And everybody, well, it's obvious. I can't believe you don't understand what he's talking about. And blah, 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 blah. Well, I even said in the video that one, if you're 24, you can walk in and if you have a driver's license and get a class A or whatever, get thrown the keys and drive. So what's the difference if you're 24 or if you're 65? At least if you're 65, you have a little bit of world experience and knowledge and common fucking sense. But if you're 22, 23, 24, and you go, hey, I don't want to work. I want to listen to the Bob. I'm going to go buy an RV, take mommy and daddy's trust fund money, go buy an RV, and go live in the desert in Quartzsite. And they can go drive one. I personally would rather have a 65-year-old who's going, yeah, I'm not gonna drive this thing fucking 80 miles an hour on the highway until it blows up, or just do whatever because I'm young and invincible. But he was just saying that. Well, yeah, if you're 40 and you can just go buy some cheap old fucking bus, cross your fingers and hope it's not falling apart because it's old, and drive a 40-foot bus with air brakes. I just didn't know what the significance of 65. Well, 33, 35, 45, 25. You can go in at any age. Oh, I can't believe you don't understand. It's pretty fucking obvious. I just thought that was funny. Oh my goodness. But anyway, and then I got some people that were, of course, doing the whole studio thing. You need to get out of your studio. Why? Why do I need to get out of my studio? You're telling me I need to get out of my studio just as Tater is getting in his studio. He's getting ready to build his studio. He's getting ready to sit down in the studio. Not to mention, well, what about this young lady, Charlotte Dobre? She's got millions of subscribers, gets lots of views. She doesn't leave her studio. Let's see. Here, look, Candace Owens. She's in her studio, millions of subscribers. Joe Rogan, you need to get out of your studio, buddy. What are you doing? This dude here watches other people's videos. Get out of your studio. Your mom's house. What are you doing? Get out of your studio. Why are you sitting in your studio? You need to get out of your studio and quit watching other people's stuff. Do your own content. Hey, you, girly girl, Aileen, get out of your studio. Quit watching other people's videos. Get out of your studio. Hodge twins, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get the fuck out of your studio. Quit watching other people's videos and get out of your studio. See? And you guys thought it was just me, that I was that special, that I was so intelligent, that I was so ahead of the curve, that no one else was doing what I was doing, that I was so original, that I was the only one that sat in the studio and commented on other people's stuff. That's how innovative I am. I'm the only person that does it. You need to get out of you need to burr, 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 burr. See this? This is my face. See my mouth moving? Hear the words coming out, going into this microphone and coming into your ears? That's my face, my thoughts, my voice. Therefore, my fucking content. So if I want to get out of my studio, I will when it's appropriate. I'm not going outside and walking around in the rain or in the snow or in the fucking 20 degrees. I'm not stupid. I have a studio. It's warm. It's got everything I need. Why do I need to get out of my studio? It's just like, it's like TV. No one watches TV anymore. That's how fucking cool I am. Every single station, every network still puts out content and it's still on the air just for me. Because no one watches TV. I'm the only one on the whole planet. But I am so fucking powerful. I am so special that all the networks still make content and still put out programs on TV just for me, because nobody watches TV anymore except for me and my wife. That's it. But I'm that powerful. They make shit just for me. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I love it. But yeah, I just love the little stupid comments. It's so dumb. You need to get out of your studio. Why? I have a studio. There's a lot of shit in here. Got all this equipment. Why should I get out of my studio? Should Joe Rogan get out of his studio? Should all those people? And I could have gone on and on and on and on and on for, I could have sat here for 2 hours clicking through. There's lots of people that sit in their studio. And there's lots of people that have reaction channels and react to music and movies and videos and other people's shit. And they have their little commentary about things. I'm not the only one, people. So if you're going to come over here and you need to get out of your studio and you need to start going around to YouTube, you might as well quit your fucking job, because you got a lot of people to go click in their comments saying, you need to get out of your studio and you need to... These fucking morons. So that's what I got from Tater. A bunch of fucking dipshits. But hey, I guess you gotta take the good with the bad. Oh, it's just funny. You watch YouTube on your TV. I do too. But apparently everybody tells me, nobody watches TV anymore. Well, I do. And like I said, all those networks, they still produce fucking shows and they still air things just for me, because I'm the only one that watches TV. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't get out of my studio and build a snowman because there's no fucking snow. Because I don't live in Arizona. I live in the Northeast, in Pennsylvania, where it's just cold. Yesterday it was like 50 degrees and raining. Today it's cold as shit, but I ain't got no snow. No snow here. Yeah, it's the best time to watch, isn't it, Linda? Late at night, get that white noise in the background, I fall asleep. If I turn it off, I wake up. I'm Jesse out of the studio and my fifth wheel travel trailer, home built. She shed on wheels, but no studio. Of course, not enough power to even have. Yeah, right. No basement studio where, yeah, I'm not in the basement. I'm upstairs on the second floor. And yeah, I don't eat pizza and I don't drink beer and I don't eat Cheetos. Snow here and very cold. Oh, yeah? Yeah, not here. Yep, I am up on the second floor. Yeah, you got that problem too, huh? Yeah. Wisconsin, just cold and windy. Yeah. The wind was blowing yesterday. Favorite place in the house then. Foot warmers are underrated. Yeah, that's not very far. That's on the other side of the river, but yeah. You know, it was pretty close. I can just see that picture. Of you outside in a snowstorm making a snowman. I got a video of me snow blowing last year. Yeah, I'm going to collab with Tater. Got 5 inches last. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I'm upstairs 7,000 feet in the White Mountains. Oh, I don't like. You can ride the rides at Disneyland. Oh. They said there were 2 huge pileups in PA today from the snow. Oh, really? I know we had a bad wreck here, but it wasn't due to snow. There's no snow. It's farm show week. And it's just traffic everywhere. So I guess somebody was driving like a maniac and came upon a whole shitload of traffic that was stopped waiting, and yeah, did a fucking barrel roll and flipped upside down, and people and shit scattered everywhere, and yeah. So not only was the traffic backed up from all the farm show traffic, but then the crash closed the rest of the fucking highway. So yeah, it was a clusterfuck here today. Yeah, make it snow ain't doing your trindle. Yeah, it's crazy. That's right, in the White Mountains. Very good point. Very good, very good point. that is so true. Tater's bike trailer is up for sale. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Tater was out. Tater was at the local watering hole doing some karaoke. I was wondering if he was looking for looking for Danny or looking for Danny 2.0. Maybe he needs a new Danny for his new for his new property. That's right, Linda. Lousy drivers. It's freaky. Fell off the wagon. I don't know if he was drinking or not. I know he likes to go sing, but yeah, he probably was drinking. But let's see, what's the other thing? Oh, I got a new influx, not a whole bunch, but I got some kind of out of nowhere of people asking, why no Timmy? Why don't you talk about Timmy? People saying, you used to talk about Timmy every day and now you don't talk about him. There must be, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but there must be somebody out there. BlindViews got run off, and they're probably spreading some rumors, you know, my fans, the ones that want to be me so bad. But I'm just assuming that they're the ones running their jaws, but because I don't know where else these people would just come up with all this. You were run off. Tim threatened you. And well, first of all, Life and Vibe got strikes. Atomic Sage got strikes from Tim, and other people who never got any strikes or anything from Tim. BlindViews, that's who. So, yeah, that. And then one person said about, and now you're soft on Eric, and he's trying to chase you off, and Lion Screw, he doesn't care, and he's not backing down. Why are you backing down? And blah 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 blah. And you're gonna, how am I backing down? Tater tried to shut my channel down. He gave me 2 strikes and took all my money away and did this and that and got videos taken down and everything. And I didn't back down then. I stood up. I won. My videos got put back up. My channel, all my strikes got taken away and everything's hunky-dory and everything was good. I prevailed. So how is that? Oh, you're running away from threats. But you're full of shit. You're listening to morons running their lips. But I don't watch Tim anymore because he's boring. I haven't watched Tim in months. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a long time. It's been really long. I mean, before I went to Florida. But anyway, how about this? I'm going to talk about Tim right now. I haven't watched him in definitely over 3 months, probably 4 or 5 months now. And I'm going to tell you everything about Tim and his channel, and I haven't watched for that long. And this is exactly why I don't watch Tim. One, Tater puts out a couple videos a week, not a couple to 12 a day. I'm not going to sit down and dedicate my life to watching Tim videos all fucking day, watching 10 of his videos. And this is all he's going to tell you. Here you go. This is Tim. Retired 65. Don't wait till 65. Retired 62. Don't leave money on the table. Crush it for Christ. No one's promised tomorrow. This is the Flagstaff, the best layout on the market. This is my Ford truck. Best economical truck on the market. Buy something, return something. Talk to his, 120,000 beautiful souls. Oh, and let's not forget, this is the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. There you go. That about sums it up. And I haven't watched the man for almost 6 months now. And there you go. There's the Tim channel in a nutshell. You don't have to watch him. Oh, and from seeing some other folks, he bought a motorcycle, and now he just bought another motorcycle, I guess, apparently. I don't know, nor do I care. But, of course, if Timmy bought it, I'm sure he made 15 videos saying, this is the best fucking layout on the planet for any motorcycle. This is the best economical. I'm sure it's just like the Flagstaff and his Ford pick-em-up truck. So there you go. I talked about Timmy. Now I don't have to do it for another year because retire at 62, crusher for clay, Flagstaff, coming to you from Walmart. Yeah, I know. So there's no reason to watch Timmy at all. He is a snooze fest. And if you want to know all about Timmy, there are plenty of channels that cover Timmy every day, all day. So have at it. You don't need to come over here for Timmy shit. He's a jerk. Don't forget that. Yeah, and he's a jerk. He's a boring jerk. He is just so boring. I couldn't take it anymore. It was like watching paint dry and grass grow. It's like, oh my God, he's saying the same shit again. I'm going to travel. I need your money. You're not doing it. Shut the fuck up. I'm just waiting on a new external hard drive. Oh, you going to start putting videos up again? This was already yeah, I agree. It was too much. I agree with you for once. Every once in a while I agree with you, but yeah. Yeah, zero effort. That's true. Yep, Rusty is Timmy's hero. You can tell because Rusty buys shit and sells it before the ink dries on the paperwork. And Timmy's trying to do it too. Yeah. You talked about me. You're not loyal. You can burn in hell. I fell asleep trying to watch Timmy's first video. Your first Timmy video, yeah. Oops. Timmy is a striker, yeah. He never stroked me. He never struck me. Another C.R. Boger jingle. Yeah, he does know everything. That's another reason why I don't watch him, because he just makes me feel so inferior because he knows everything. I just watched Tater's new video, 22 fucking minutes, talking about the snow. Yeah. Norm! Oh. Feel like I'm at Cheers. I used to watch him just for humor. Now it's all old. Yeah, you can't. It's just the same shit, man. Rinse and repeat every day. And he doesn't care about anything or anybody except himself. He just pumps out videos because he needs money. You are a smart person. Oh, yeah. The refrigerator. The twig and berries in the fridge. You're not stressed ever. There you go. Ever breakup videos are going to be so amazing. Oh man, they will be some great, right? They will be good videos on both sides. Oh man, that will be something. Yeah, the two-wheel drive. You talk about. I'm going to get to that here in a second. Always start your big outdoor. Yeah, you watch the weather. Oh, it's going to snow a couple days. Let me go outside and start a big outdoor project. I back off winning a lot of stuff. Life outside of YouTube. There you go. There you go, Doc. I don't blame you, buddy. I'm glad you took some time to stop in here. Appreciate it for sure. That's right, Timmy. I think I got one of them queued up.
Timmy!
Still have one in the pipe. Here, I got this one too.
Sarasota who?
Yeah, they're still around. Yeah, her YouTube channel, that's why she's over on Rumble. On the mud truck. 10 minutes. Yeah, the mud. Not anymore, he doesn't. You're right. Damn it. They're telling us about Tater's shortcomings. Tater won't make her pay for the rock. Then boot her ass. Does Eric wear a hat in bed? There's in for rude awakening. I maintained Clay Road. My four-wheel drive was out. I had 4-ball tires, and you have to know how to drive it. Yep. 8 months. It hasn't been that long. Wow. Time does fly. Immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna go over here because you're right, Kyle. I have that in my bullet point I wanted to address as soon as I find my cursor. First I have to talk about Carolina Tony. I know a lot of people may not know who Carolina Tony is, but a lot of you do. Carolina Tony, I had a meet up with him many years ago. We met up in Gettysburg. Very cool dude. He had some issues, some kidney issues, and he went in and the doctor said, you're going to need a biopsy on your kidney. We got to see what's going on because we did tests and it's not this, it's not that, it's not that. And they eliminated a whole bunch of things. So they wanted to take this biopsy to find out what it was. Tony was a little bit nervous and anxious and everything. But anyway, the biopsy came back. He said, whatever it was, it's gone. You do have some damage to your kidneys, but it's not horrible. He even said it might have been, the vid or a couple other things, but everything's good to go. So he planned a trip and then he fell and and smacked up his knee. I know it's not funny, but he fell and banged his knee up pretty good. And now there's fluid accumulating on his knee and it's real painful. So he has to go get that taken care of and everything. So it was like good news and then boom. So, yeah, when we get old, we get prone to, getting fucked up, I guess, but it's really good news. I just wanted to pass that on to everybody and everybody know. The people that remember Tony, go over to Carolina Tony's channel and give him some well wishes. But yeah, all's good with the kidneys. So he got the good to go. And then he went and fell down. He was in the back of his truck, his pick-em-up truck, doing something and slipped and fell and smacked his knee pretty good. So yeah, now he's dealing with that shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to visit. You're right. I don't care. Well, I have a comment about that too. But anyway. Yeah, getting old does suck, doesn't it? Yeah, I had bad knees from playing basketball and football when I was younger. And I was always tall and thin. And I was all legs too. I told the story before, but I had a girlfriend who was considerably shorter than me way back in the day. She was probably about shoulder height standing up. But when we sat down, she was as tall as I was because I was all legs. I was like a spider. I was all arms and legs. And her dad came out and he was flipping out. Get off his lap. He thought she was sitting on my lap because when we stand up, she was down here, and then we were sitting on, on the step on the front porch step beside each other, but her head was level with mine, so he flipped out. But anyway, so yeah, I know all about the knee shit, man. So yeah, Tony, good dude, had a good time. It was a fun day hanging out with Tony. He's a pretty cool dude. So I want to talk about Tater's driveway. Yeah, it was a mud pit. So the stone that he got, yeah, nothing. It's I guess it rained first, and then the clay was just packing up on the tires, so the wheels were like big slicks because it was just so much mud packed on there, or clay, I guess it is. And then it snowed, so Tater was out playing in the snow, and first of all, he's astonished that his 2-wheel drive truck did so well in the snow. I don't even think it was an inch of snow. It might have been an inch of snow. I mean, yeah, of course of course his truck is going to do okay. Oh my God. It's just, he even said, oh, it's some snowstorm. It was just an inch of snow. It was a little bit of dust. It was nothing. Now I know it's in Arizona and snow is, but I'm sure even the people in Arizona are like, yeah, whatever, dude, this isn't nothing. But, and then he was listening, he's telling everybody, about, well, for the next 7 days, it's going to be this, that. So all this snow's going to melt and blah, 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 blah. So again, we know how Tater is. Look at it. It's raining today with 0%. That's right. 0% chance of raining. Look. So he's looking at the 7-day forecast. So tomorrow, when he looks at it and what it said was going to happen on Monday is totally different, he's going to be, oh my goodness. I don't understand why he does it all the time. So as everybody was saying, he did buy dirt, not stone. You're correct. For driving small amount of snow is not useful. You're right. But so as everybody was saying, he all but gave turn-by-turn direction to his place. And it's, well, here, I'm driving down here. Oh, look, I left Kevin's house. I'm turning here. I go down this road. Now I'm going to turn here and go off the unmaintained road for about 2 miles. And then, oh, look, I'm turning here. And I go back here. And he was given turn-by-turn directions. And then he's going to get all pissy if somebody says something or does something, which, like they said, I don't care where you live. I'm not going. I don't really give a fuck. But here's the thing, too. Here is the thing. If you remember his previous place, why he flipped out and got all pissy, was his fans. The Nomadic Fanatic fans, the supporters of Nomadic Fanatic, the ones that think they know Eric so well, and they're buddies because they talk to him in the chats all the time, and they're one of the ones that don't get deleted. They're the ones that popped in and showed up unannounced. The ones that were down and seen him at the local store and all that good shit. Not the haters, not the trolls. They weren't popping up and showing up at his property doing shit. No. Who's the ones that saw all his no trespassing signs and ignored them? Come on, guys. Don't just show up at my land, guys. I don't care how much you think you know me or how. Just don't show up, guys. You know the law, guys. Come on now. It's not his haters and it's not the trolls that show up. It's his fans. They're the only ones that are stupid enough, for the most part, to just show up and drive down the driveway and go, hey, Tater. Not his haters. So when he gets all bent out of shape about that stuff and starts screaming about his no trespassing signs and all that dumb shit, it's not his haters. It's his fans. That shit annoys me. He's so dippy when it comes to that shit. Tater has no idea where he is or where he lives most of the time. Kevin's not even on YouTube anymore. You'd think the company selling him the rocks would have told him that the rocks really was dirt. You would think, or you'd think you'd look in the truck before they start dumping shit, or as soon as that first little bit came out and you looked and you say, whoa, 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 whoa. This ain't no stone. You're dumping dirt in my shit. Shows won't put that much effort in, I'm sure. I know I will. Yeah, right? Like I said, I'm not fucking going to drive or fly or catch a train or anything else to Arizona just to go find Tater. For what? It makes no sense. Now, I'm sure there's might be a hater or two that are wacky enough and don't have enough brain cells, but for the most part, it's his fans. Oh, look, I saw Eric at the dollar store and he lives here and I'm going to go in and say hi because, yeah, they're the ones that he has to worry about. Yeah, they want to see the kitties. Growing potatoes. Every day. That's clean dirt. There you go. Yeah, I've said it a million times. I would never say, this is where it is. And I definitely would never show the fuck up. The gravel yard. Yeah, I'm surprised too. It's pretty much like you're up on the roof banging on pots and pans. You're in his head and thoughts so much. Yeah, I don't think all that, but he's aware. I will say this, that the Tater talks, I kind of took a gander today before I got on here real quick. And his after the drama, I think he had one video that was like 70, but most of them were like around 40 and 50,000 views, and the Tater talk dropped down to 30,000. So for someone that has over 200,000 subs and all that, yeah, it didn't do very well. Now it might pick up or it might do worse because I don't know. Like I said, I don't think people tune into him for that. 1,000 invest in the same exact dirt he has already. The driver and boss must be laughing down at the bar. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got better shit to do. You didn't like it? Yeah. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't. He bitched about Taterland Stone and planning on getting something more like Kevin. What happened? Yeah, exactly. So far, I don't think he learned too much from his mistakes at Taterland, but what are you going to do? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yay!
17 degrees light snow 4 miles south of Lake Ontario. There you go. Yes, but I think it's Tuesday is forecast to be 17 for the high and 11 for the low here on Tuesday. Loaded up from the neighbors. For all the people dissing on Diana, sure seems like plenty of people know about her OnlyFans thing she does. Kind of weird. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you on that one either. I know she has an OnlyFans, but that's about it. I don't know what it is or anything else. But yeah, I don't know how often she posts, how much she charges. Yeah, got to say, I wouldn't waste my time to go visit him, even if invited. Yeah, true. Historic mud, yeah. Only season 1, episode 1. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the thing is, chat room sound like he's lying. I know it's starting to scare me too. I might have to. I might have to look into my my choices, my life choices. Like I said, she is not for me. She seems like a nice girl. She seems pretty naive to me and a bit immature. But like I said, if she's got her positive body image and she likes herself, more power to her. I know people that hate themselves for many different reasons, have body dysmorphic issues and all kinds of other shit. People that look just perfectly normal or fine or a little bit over ordinary that don't like and have to change things and do everything. So if she's happy in her body and she likes herself, more power to her, you know? That's what I'll say about that. 39. Holy shit. I'm not familiar with Arizona. What's the chance Tater's unmaintained road is private property and he ends up with a landlocked piece of land? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how things work out there either. I'm with you. I'm not a Arizona resident or aficionado. I don't know that much about it either. I just know the rules and regulations where I live. That's the ones I got to worry about. From what I can see from her videos, she seems like a decent person. No hate here. Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, OnlyFans is the new thing. And again, if she wants to do it, it isn't like, you know, you have to go see it or whatever. She's not hurting anybody. And again, anybody that's happy with themselves and their body and their self-image, I'm all for it. Whoever you are. Yeah. The bats, yeah, we'll do the bats, yeah. A road is a lifeline to a property. Yeah, with all the money he spends, still refuses to put a proper road in. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You ain't doing too much if you can't get to it, huh? That's right. Love yourself. Nobody else going to. It's 11 output. We'll get lower and tomorrow. Like double numbers minus. Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah, right? I hear you. I mean, she puts that camera on the ground any chance she gets and goes over and bends over. So that camera's shooting up her ass, up her back. Hey, whatever. People like it. She's going to get those kind of people. I like old lady ass. It's natural. We all get old if we're lucky. If we're lucky, we all get old. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Hey, Kevlar. Quarter mile of asphalt millings. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is much better. Yeah, those millings work great. Yeah. See, I always thought it was some kind of get some kind of decent base down. If you got muddy, dirty, clay bullshit, some kind of decent base. And then if you want to put little pebbles or rocks or whatever, then you go over top of that with whatever. Or even, you know, like you did the millings or whatever. But yeah, don't you need some kind of a decent base? I don't know. There you go. Yeah, that's one thing I never had either. If I don't have a wallet in, I don't have an ass. There's so much vacant property, private property there. It's kind of first come, first serve. When you buy property on an unmaintained road, guess what? you are the one that has to maintain it. That kind of makes sense, right? Chip seal and bass. Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I prefer, I don't want to say a full figure girl, but a shapely female. I don't like the skinny, really, modelly type that sticks with, yeah, that's not my kind of deal. I don't want to think about old. I'm already there. I'll be 70 on the 20th. Wow. No shit. Well, like I said, if you're lucky, you'll get old. It's the people that don't. Yeah. 10 Fahrenheit at the north shore of Lake Ontario, middle part. So Eric on the asphalt, I was thinking that today after this video. Yeah, he needs to do something. We realize exactly what Tater is. If you want to defend Tater, send him more money. Better yet, flush it down crapper. Yeah, I don't, I never sent Tater any money. I don't defend it. I just tell, all I do is say my opinion. More cushion for the push, eh? Tell everybody for a jam session in the blue box. Would you do? No, I would not. Yes, in Arizona, you need solid ground to put anything down on. Any road on private property in Arizona is the responsibility of the owner. 4 foot on a 6-inch tongue. Just trying to get back my girlish figure. My hourglass figure is more like a base picante sauce jar than an hourglass. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Let me see what it says. It says it's 22 degrees here, which is kind of, I mean, for what are we, like mid-January? It's really not bad for this area to be that. -6. Ooh. Ton of snow. Yeah, I've been looking at the weather maps and seeing that when the storms come in, because a lot of them say that, we're going to get blasted, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And we haven't got anything. It's been going, but yeah, a lot of it, those nor'easters and the stuff coming down from Canada, the cold snaps and all that shit. But yeah, New York and some other places that got hit, but yeah, we haven't. We got a little dusting the other day, a couple days back, and like I said, the yesterday was just a gloomy, like 48 to 50 in that area, but just gloomy and the pissy, spitty rain, and then it would rain for a little bit, and then just keep that little pissy. Ugh. But yeah, snow. We had one shovelable snow, and then one that was. It snowed late, and then in the morning, by noon, it was gone. It was all melted off. Didn't even have to go out and shovel it. It wasn't even enough to shovel. Could have done it with a broom, too. It was one of those cold things overnight where the snow wasn't wet. It was real dry and crystally. So you could just broom it off, but didn't even have to, because once the sun came up, it warmed up that day, and it was gone. yeah, just laugh. 68. Wow. Indoors. Yeah, 69 here. My thing over there says, no, you can't see it, but yeah. It's right beside the shirt. But yeah, it says 69. So it's 69 here indoors. Well, you do have to take care of your cars. I know around here they treat the roads. So yeah, you just have to definitely wash that shit off whenever you can. As soon as you get a chance, get that shit washed off. Get the undercarriage hosed off, rinsed off, washed off. Get all that shit. But yeah, you do have to do that for sure. 58 was in Arizona. Tater's unmaintained road is why he hasn't got his trash bucket. How is the garbage truck going to get down there and turn around? Aha! Good point. I never thought of that. I thought it was just that they were like, fuck that guy. We know from him from the other place. Well, when it gets cold in Florida, the air is so fresh, so enjoying that we have now. Yeah, I'm sure it's a nice break, you'd think. Cars rust pretty quickly. You are very lucky to get 10 to 15 years without a car becoming a rust bucket. Yeah. Yeah, it's even worse there. Yeah. But here, I know it's been weird here the last, I don't know, probably decade. But yeah. It's we get a lot of ice and shit, so they do salt and treat and put other chemicals down. It's not always salt anymore. They don't use that because it fucks the road up pretty good. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. In places with salt, fluid film the underside of cars. Yeah. Miles, 6 inches of snow today. Not a problem. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people, especially in 53 in Vancouver, Washington. Oh, nice. I know a lot of people in Canada, especially, they get the oil treatment done. You get your car undercoated before and after the winter to slow the rust down. Yeah, they drill into the frame and squirt oil and shit all over the outside and the inside and do all kind of shit. I know a lot of people that do that to help prevent. But yeah, I just take mine and get it. I get one of those monthly things for the car washes over the winter. That way we can just drive through and it sprays off underneath and the top, everything. But that mainly the underneath part. I can do the other part, but it's that underneath shit. And get it real good and keep it done. Keep all that crap that they spray all over the place off your vehicle. It helps, but yeah, it is one of those things. It's kind of no different than living, say, in Florida by the ocean. You got the salt air all the time, not just in winter. So yeah, what happens to the solar panels on the bus roof when they're covered in snow? No power? Yeah, you would think, right? Upstate New York and snow this year has been bullshit heavy, but you're right. The last 10 years we've had it's been weird, huh? Yeah, it depends on how he takes care of it. You're right. It might not last that long. I mean, this other one lasted. It was an old van too, and it lasted almost 10 years, I guess, 8 years, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, you always got to take care of your shit. That's one thing I do. I take care of my vehicles for sure. Gravel road, yeah. 72. That's a good temp there. Crum lives in Florida, Canada. Yeah, I don't think he will have those issues. Yeah, it's just once he gets home, yeah, it's his drive that he's driving through all the muck and shit. But yeah. It's warmer in many places in Canada than the U.S. It pretty much mirrors, I thought anyway. I thought it pretty much mirrors. The Northeast here is like the Southeast, or anything, like New York and Toronto are similar, and just like Vancouver and California are similar. So, and in between it's kind of the same, I think. One of the companies that does that. Wool wax is wool wax. Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of people do it, talk about it, and get it done and stuff. $40 a month unlimited. Yeah, mine's 30, 31 or something like that. Yeah, the calcium chloride. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what they spray around. Yeah, it does. It does a good job on the roads, though. That's for sure. But yeah, as soon as it, like I said, as soon as the snow's gone. But then again, usually if it snows and unless we have to go somewhere, we're old and we don't have to go. You know, it's not like everybody has to get up and go to work in the morning or go to school or to go get kids or do it. You know, our kids are grown and gone and we're old. So if it's fucking shitty outside, we just stay the hell home. Who the hell cares, you know? And if we really need something from a store, we got one within walking distance to get, you know, something dumb if we need something. So we really don't have to go anywhere. But if we do, yeah, as soon as the weather breaks and it's good enough, I go get that shit blown off, get it washed off quick. Kitty litter. Oh, yeah. Panhandle my sea flurries. Oh, really? I'll take a sip. You need a sip. You need a sip. L'chaim.
What happened to the bats? What happened? There they are. There was a glitch. There was a glitch. The bats weren't flying. Maybe it was too cold for the bats. Oh my. The bats. The bats. The bats. Oh man. What size shirt do you wear? We know totally sleeveless. I wear an extra large. I used to wear a 2X. But ever since I changed my diet and watch what I eat, now I am an extra large. By golly. He said bread and milk.
That's right. The milk, I haven't eaten bread in over 2 years. But, that pre-treatment, they shut out the roads here in Maryland is like PA. It works. Yeah, it does. But it does stick to your fucking car, too. That's why I get that shit blown off. But yeah, it does work. It's real nice. They come and pre-treat, and then when it snows and shit, it gets rid of it pretty quick. It makes it easier for them to scrape, too, when they come by with the plows, if it does stick, the snow. But even the ice, because we've been getting a lot of ice. You know, some snow, but getting a lot of freezing rain and sleet and all that crap. So, yeah. There was something else I wanted to talk about real quick, and that is some people were saying that in the Wonder Hussy video, she is driving through Quartzsite. She's with Jeepsy and somebody. But anyway, they're cruising by and they see a blue bus out the window. So everybody came over. Not everybody, but there was a couple people that were like, hey, Tater's bus, Tater's bus, Tater's bus. This is from the video. It was really tiny and small. Yes, it's fuzzy and distorted because I had to blow it up. But that is the bus that they saw. And this is Tater's bus. So you can look and you can see that there isn't all the solar panels on the roof. There's some other bump outs there. And then if you look at the windows, Tater's from the back to the front has the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a small window and then a door. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows and then the bus door. And the one down there has 5 windows in the rear, but the one that's right next to the door, it's not a small one. It's actually looks bigger than the other ones. And then the other one, and then it's in front of towards the front is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the front of the bus. So you can make your own decision, make up your own mind, just like before. There you go. I just wanted to show you that and share what I found, since people were saying, it's Tater's bus, it's Tater's bus, he's lying, he's not there, he's in quartzsite, it's Tater's bus, it's Tater's bus. You can make up your own mind. Is it Tater's bus? The bottom fuzzy one is all blown up and it's starting to get pixelated, but that's the best I can do. Sorry. And then that is Tater's actual bus at the top. I am not trying to sway you one way or the other. I am just showing you. So there. You can make up your own mind. Same bus? I say no, but there you go. Southie Watering was an old-fashioned sand gravel, but Oregon, 10 minutes away, is using sodium chloride. Oh, really? Yeah, they used to gravel around here way, way back in the day. Yeah, they put the same calcium chloride treatment on PA dirt tracks to keep the dust down. Oh, really? That's interesting. I did not know that. Blue Van Dan. It does look similar if you didn't look at them together. Yeah, I mean, it does look similar. No black stripes under the windows either. Yeah, there's a couple differences, but the main thing, the first thing I saw was the two big bumps, whatever it was, on the top of the other one. I don't know if they're vents or whatever, but there's two big bumps on top, and Tater's is all flat because of all the solar panels that stretch the entire way. No circus tent. Oh shit! Just got back. I can barely see those buses. They blend right in. Camouflage. Yeah. Calcium chloride on dirt road works well. It attracts moisture, hence no dust. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I learned something today. Yeah, no giant I am here flags for the stealth. I don't want to be bothered, Tater. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yep, the old cinders, yep. Asbestos. I was wrapped in asbestos for, for many years when I worked in the foundry. That's right. I pay attention to shit. That bus was in Yuma, Arizona. He went to there for the tent show. It should be his driveway, yeah. Hey, like I say, I'm not going to argue with anybody. If you say it's Tater's bus, it's Tater's bus, and Tater was there. I don't care either which way. I just showed you. That's what it is. If you're going to look at those two buses and you're going to say that they're the same bus, then there you go. They're the same bus. Whatever blows your skirt up, it doesn't affect my life either which way. Whether it's the same bus, whether it's Tater's bus, whether it's not, whether it's somebody wanting to be Tater, we don't know. It could have a normal door and not a and not a hokey door on it. We don't know. We don't know. But anywho, I just show you. He broke my jaw. Yeah, that's right. Asbestos wasn't in schools everywhere. Can't see a single shisa or ship wheel on the lower one. No wind chimes hanging from the mirrors. Oh my goodness, what a trip. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Wonder Hussy enough to know how often she posts and when, how far out they are. I have no idea. I don't know if it was whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Driving the bus listening to Jack Sparrow song. Tater Talks to have a new segment. Tater Truce. Yeah. That bus had 7 cats. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you did see him. And the thing is too, I talked about this before, but when I did interviews and stuff, and you're doing them with nomads, you never know what their internet situation is going to be like. If you're, unless he invites them into the studio, into his little echo chamber, that's another thing. He's in that shed, that empty ass shed, and it's just a big bouncing around echo chamber shit. It didn't sound very good. It was kind of annoying to me. But when you start saying, I'm gonna do these remote interviews, I've done them. I used to do them all the time, but like I said, you get some of these people depending on where they are. It's like when I did mine with Bunny, I waited till she got home to her home base, because when they're out in the road, it's all fucking choppy, it's shitty, and then it's good for a while, and then it gets all funky, and yeah. So when you're doing it with nomads and RVers and all that shit, even probably off-gridders, I would imagine, depending on what they have, that it's not that easy. They got shitty internet. It doesn't matter what yours is here. It's, so doing that shit, it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Everybody, sees certain people doing certain things and go, oh, well, yeah. Gold card. Let's see. Tater's first guest will be Prepper Wayne. We come to fix shit. 60 years ago, they used to use motor oil on gravel roads in Wisconsin for dust control. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, the shit bucket and the pee bottles, yeah, I'm not a fan of. But Tater's always talking. I like the design, I like the build. Everything seems to be well thought out. Even today, Tater was talking about he had to put cardboard and stuff shit in holes and cracks because the wind was coming through the bus. That's because everything is all just kind of haphazardly thrown together, But yeah, I think everything was not only well thought out and planned out, but well executed. And again, I say it all the time. I mean, as much, and I'm going to guess probably close to $200,000 when it's all said and done. I wouldn't have spent it on a bus or a van or anything like that, but that's not me. But, hey, I do like it though. I think it's pretty cool. And plus I have a wife and I have kids and grandkids, and living in a van is not a fucking option for me. I wouldn't do it if it was, but yeah. But it is cool. I like it. I like the inside. I even like the wrap. I think the wrap is cool. I wouldn't have thought of it. I wouldn't have done anything like that. That's for sure. But I like it. They do oil and stone on the back roads here still. Oh, really? No shit. Yeah, I know around here, like alleys and stuff like that, they'll do the, the oil and the crushed up bullshit stone, when they do stuff. because they dig stuff up here once in a while or do something. They don't go all crazy. Now with the main roads they do, but yeah, like little alleys and behind houses and shit, and yeah, they just kind of annoying for a while until it actually dries and sticks because it's all just thrown up in your fucking wheel wells and shit, sticking those little stones stuck in the treads of your tire, going on the fucking road, driving you nuts until it flies out. If I had a full set of Carhartts, some snow, I'd be ripping. Yeah, what happened to his 4-wheeler he just bought? Isn't that a good? You know what? I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. I haven't seen it in so long since he left Mississippi. Right before he left, too. Yeah, you're right. Huh. You are right. Asphalt emulsion. Interesting. That's what happens when you're fell by a Buster Van. Chrome. Van is badass and just spread his reach and merch. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's pretty fucking cool. Like I said, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have spent that much money on that. If I had that much money to spend, I would have spent on something else. But that's not my life. That's his. That's what he's into. But yeah, I think it's pretty fucking cool. Chip seal here too, mostly in the country. Yeah. All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah. I forgot to wheel too till they just mentioned it. I forgot. That'd have been fucking fun to be ripping around back there with, huh? Danny has it. Yeah, I don't know. I was asked about that too, why I'm promoting a felon or whatever. First of all, I don't do background checks on everybody I watch on YouTube. That would be too expensive and take too long. Plus, like over, I think it was on New York Dan's in his comment section, somebody said, oh, well, BlindViews, somebody said, they said that he has a record, and Dan was, oh, but he does? Well, I got news for you. See, people just say shit. And I know I'm squeaky fucking clean. I had background checks, a bazillion of them. When I was a firefighter, I had to get one. Then I had to get another one, a different kind, so I could go into schools and do other things. I had to do another one because you go into people's houses when nobody or very few people are there because, it's on fire and whatever's left. So you could be rummaging through shit, so you have to get background checks. I get one every 5 years, and I just had one, I don't know, 3 years ago. So every 5 years I get more background checks done. I have a passport and a bunch of other things. I don't even have, I haven't driven in, Christ, I don't know how long. Since my eyes went, I couldn't have had to relinquish my driver's license. But even before that, I didn't have anything. I think maybe a parking ticket once, if that's it. But yeah. So I know I'm squeaky clean, but people are still saying that, oh, I'm some kind of criminal and I got this record, and they're full of shit. I know I don't have one. So if they think that they're looking at mine, they either don't know who the fuck they're looking at, or they're just lying plain flat out. I'm out. If you're unlucky, I'll see you next time. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Dane Strikes Again, new episode of Tater Talks. Must be something funny in my TV because the screen is blurry. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't know. Landscaping work? whatever that means. What are you going to call the show? What are you going to call the show? Call the show again? What? I got a speeding ticket on a turnpike somewhere near your house. I was riding along with traffic, but nobody else was from PA. But everybody else was from PA, so I was the chosen one. That sounds right. Wasn't me, guys. I did read Chrome charges changed his first name, but never heard the time. Tig's new owner. Wouldn't that be something? He'll come in with a female pit bull. Here's Tig. Like that bullshit Kevin tried to pull. Oh my goodness. I still think that's funny that they tried to pull that shit. Tater said that's the greatest floor plan ever. Ever. Exciting. Let's watch. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, I wonder where Squirrel Bait's at. Yeah, they do. They see that out-of-state license plate. They do the same thing. They do the opposite when you're from PA or somewhere and you're in Maryland. They do the same shit. Because Maryland and Florida drivers, I think they're the same fucking people. They get on them highways and they just fly. It says 65, so they're doing 90. And they're going from the far right lane to the far left lane, just like, it's not like they just poof. They come off an exit and go whoosh, straight across. Don't give a shit. Fucking crazy, man. Especially when you get down there around Balmer, around the loop, the Beltway there. It's craziness. And yeah, I saw that. By his death, and when all tests complete, we'll post. You anyways gonna record and find out. Custom, that's right, custom floor plan. Ooh. Bree's probably working. She most of the time she has to work. Tater plans a workshop in the front of the shed. What's he going to build? Nothing. He said he said this part's going to be for the studio. So he knows he wants a studio. He wants a studio like BlindViews. Which, like I said, it's funny because all his little cronies are coming here. You need to get out of your studio. Well, Tater's getting ready to get in one. Are you going to cry and whine at him too? You fucks. Oh, really? That's interesting. I did not know that either. Huh. Yeah, all that shit's public record here. Well, unless you're real important and there's sealed shit for whatever reason. But yeah. Yeah, all the crazy Yankee drivers. There's only a few places, well, basically just on, well, I won't say just on 95, but on 95, they get a little bit wacky. But there's a couple other places where it's like, Jesus, people. And down in Florida, I'm talking about, it's like, come on, what the hell? You ain't gonna believe it, he said. Fucking the Chicago, the loop in Chicago. I guess it's the Beltway and but yeah, the loop at Chicago is a fucking nightmare. I know that. And if you don't know where you're going, you could get stuck. Oh, now I got to go the whole way around the big loop to come back. Yeah, it's a fucking mess. I think DC's a little bit worse than Balmer's. Speaking of meet and greet, I wonder if Tater's going to do his big meet and greet. on Saturday, isn't it? Isn't it the 17th or something that this meet and greet was supposed to happen? I know, this is a very informative night, isn't it? And who says I was worthless? Tater always talks about toilets, never about showers. I wonder how that studio smells. Yeah, 95 is crazy. It works, though. Yep, it is. It is. That's right. He doesn't have an upstairs or a basement. Damn it. Yeah, DC is worse than Bulmer's. Bummer. What? It's been a year already? Holy fuck. No way. That's crazy. That really is crazy. Yeah, you're right. I was not going to believe it. Holy hell. That is insane. It's been a year. Atlanta, oh, the ATL, yeah. Wonder Husky. We did. It did. It really, really flew, man. It is nuts. Fucking crazy. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Mrs. Farco. She passed a year ago today. Yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget. BJ. We were, the wife and I, we were at Lowe's, Home Depot, Lowe's, I believe. I forget. We were at one of them because we were at a couple different stores. We were shopping for refrigerators. And I was talking to one of the associates, and I hear BlindViews. I turn around, and there's this lady, and she was like, "Hi." The dude looked at me like, but I went over and she introduced herself and everything, and we took pictures. And oh, my husband, he's not gonna believe this. Can I take a picture? I was like, yeah, sure. So we took a picture, and she hit up Farco on the phone. You're never gonna believe it. And I guess and sent him a picture and all that stuff. But yeah, we met and then found out that they're not that far from me, and very cool. It was very cool. And of course, after she went and did her thing, the guy's like, what the hell? I was like, I got a YouTube. He's like, oh, okay. He was like, what the fuck? Who are you? I'm nobody. But and then we met up, and I gave her a painting, which was very cool. So I got to meet and hang out with Farco and BJ. We spent some time chit-chatting and everything, and gave him the picture. She heard me laugh. Oh. No, actually, I did not. I was looking at refrigerators online, and I made a list. That's what I do. That's pretty wild. But, yeah, I was looking at stuff online and comparing. So then I made a list. I jotted down a list, and then I went to stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, and some other places that had, and I looked at all the refrigerators that I had on my list that I saw online, one, to compare prices, but mainly to actually look at them, physically see them, open them up, look at the drawers, see if they were janky and shitty or, and all that stuff. And, open the doors to see and measure them, to make sure the measurements right, and do all that stuff. So that's basically why I was at the store, to physically see, touch, and all that shit. And then I actually ordered it from Costco because I got a really good price on it, better than at any of the places that we were at. Probably running high behind someone. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was nice. No way. I was buying a new one. Where do I get my glasses? All different places. It depends. I had one pair that I actually got in Mexico 100 years ago. It seems like they finally broke. And then I ordered a cheap pair from Amazon just to have some. And then when I'm out and about and I see some nice ones, I get, depending. But yeah. It better be running, damn it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I did. I poked them. I touched them. I did. I will admit, yes. But it wasn't food stuffs, and I didn't throw the shit all over the place like some kind of maniac. But yes, I did touch them like Timmy. Ah, shit, that's funny. Bunny has a lot of sunglasses. Yes, she does. She's got tons of them, man. She's got a lot of cool ones too. But yeah. Yeah, Bunny has tons. Here, let's make him full. I've been doing this a long time. 7-day turnaround in Australia. Yeah, my wife got her contacts from Costco. It didn't take long at all. She has to get funky ones because her one eye, she can't get like a pair. They have to make her left and right ones they have to be separated because I forget what the deal is, but yeah. Well, yeah, she does have a home base in Texas, but yeah, she does take a lot of them with her. But yeah, she loves her sunglasses. She does have a lot of sunglasses. Bunny's so cool. She is such a very positive, upbeat young lady. I really enjoyed the time I had talking to her. She was really fun. Yeah, she does have tons. No, they're not all filtered. But yeah, because whenever I was doing the interviews, I would get a hold of the people, and we would get together like the day before, just to see what the connection was like, and so I could say, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. This is how it's going to work, and is there anything you don't want to talk about? And not like give them a list of questions, but this is the kind of stuff I'm going to talk about and everything like that. And I did that with her, of course, and we were probably on, it wasn't just a little 15-minute or whatever. We were probably on for like an hour and a half talking to each other. She is such a delight. She is such a cool person. She really is. I really like Bunny. That's the way you do it. Play your guitar on YouTube. All right. Well, I am going to get on out of here. We've been on here for an hour and a half. I think we covered all kinds of good stuff. I talked about what I wanted to. I'm going to, yeah, I know. Where is Mayhem? That's a good question. So I'm going to get on out of here. And anybody that doesn't know who BJ is, she is at the end of this little outro I'm going to play. At the very end, it's me and a nice young lady holding a painting, and then me and Farco holding the painting at the very end of this. So if you want to know who BJ is, we're going to dedicate this one to Beagles. That's right. Good old Beagles. Wow, still can't believe it's been a year. My thoughts are with you there, Farco. All right, guys, have a good one. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate it. And I guess I will see you when I see you on here on the YouTubes. Episode 2.
Rusted wheels, they spin. Promises break, tastic smiles crack. Shadows start to quake. Through the lens he sees what's real, what's fake.
All right. I'll see you when I see you. May all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meat loaf. Blind viewers are awesome. And you know what? You know why I know that? Well, there's only one way I can tell you.